I think I'm more than satisfied. Everything I've seen here is laden with excellence, and I'm lucky this time to have had enough time to really witness what's going on at the league. At least I've been here for the last 8 days, so I've seen loads of talent. I mean, for me, the happiest thing for me is to see a lot of young talents moving from under 12 level into the senior level, and even winning awards as most valuable players during the event. A lot of people that played in under 12 in 2018 are already playing at the senior level.
A good one there, having handball in Nigeria, where Nigerian stars, when it comes to that sport, they were able to display their skills for men and women. It was a fascinating event where the first phase ended in Abuja at the MK Abiola Stadium, precisely at the Velodrome. All the ladies, the men, they showed their class at the Prudent Energy Handball League. The first phase just ended. The second phase will be coming up in Lagos. That will be in October to also celebrate the 50 years that this sport has been existence in Nigeria. Welcome you on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adini Ajishafe. Well, we just have to start with that particular sport because really in Nigeria right now, handball is the in thing, is the news actually going around when it comes to sport. Joining me to talk sport this morning is Joel Ajayi. Good to have you, Joel.
Good morning.
Good one.
Yeah.
Let's start with that. We quickly look at the result, the final day result, match day 11, after a very rigorous game that has been going on over there at the MK Abiola Stadium. Let's look at the result result for the handball. Well, it has to do with the boys and girls. They really did well. They showed their class. But we start with the fact that Rima Strikers, they won against Owena Kings 36-24, and you have Kada Stars being walked over by Confluence Stars. The defenders, they won by just a point against Police Machine, and you have Benue Buffaloes 31-37 against Tugimarine Academy. Tugimarine Academy, they won that game by 37 points. And you have Kano Pillars 40, the team that they did not lose any game throughout the tournament in the first phase. They defeated Lagos Seasiders 33-40. Safety Shooters 26, and you have Niger United 23. In the female category, Kada Stars also get walked over by Benue Queen because the team from Kaduna State did not show up. Imo Grasshoppers, it was a draw against Bende Dynamos. Rima Queens 32 against Seasider Babes, who scored 18. Plateau Peacocks 28, and you have Safety Babes showing their class, winning that game 32-28, and Defender Babes, they actually won 40-26 against Adorable Angels. Now, looking at the way the table is standing for men and women, quickly let's look at how the table is. In the men category, you have Kano Pillars. Kano Pillars did not lose any game, and in fact they won all the 11 games they played. They did not concede any. Good one for that team. Defending champion, they are standing first on the log, ahead of the second phase that will be coming up in Lagos in October. Safety Shooters are second. You have Niger United. Confluence Stars are fourth with they have 23 points there. Rima Strikers of Sokoto, the same point alongside Confluence Stars. Tugimarine Academy of Lagos, they're actually standing sixth on the log. Seasiders of Lagos, also another team from Lagos. The defenders, that is the NSCDC team. Benue Buffaloes, Police Machine, Owena Kings, and Kada Star, who did not show up for this event, from 1 to 12, standing on the log ahead of the second phase. Now, the women version of the table in the handball competition, Safety Babes show their class while they are defending champions. They actually stand first. Also, they did not lose any game. They won all their 9 games. Rima Queens, they won 7 after drawing 1 and losing 1. Defender Babes also, they won 7. They lost 2. Bende Dynamo, Seasider Babes, Imo Grasshoppers, in that pecking order. You have Benue Queens, Plateau Peacocks, Adorable Angels, and Kada Queens in that order. Well, Naziru Hassan of Safety Shooters and Precious Samuel of Rima Queens winning the most valuable players of the day. Good one there. Looking at the basketball competition that's been ongoing at the MK Abiola Stadium, it's this a wonderful time looking at the way the teams played.
I think it's a very good one for handball in Nigeria. Why some sports are on the news for wrong reason. Handball was able to raise its head by being in the news for good reason. Because if you look at what just happened at the Monshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja, you will discover that this country have a lot of talent to showcase even in the country and then even in the whole world. If you look at the game since the beginning of the first phase in Abuja, since 23rd of May, it was every days of entertaining, every days of action, every day of intrigues in the whole game. And then at the end of the day, we were able to at least get the best tournament so far in the issue of Prudent Energy, because I followed them when they started, because before we don't have a league like this. But since they started, I can say that without minus the word or without any iota of doubt that this is one of the best league ever organized. If you look at it, the like of the innovation put into the game, before you hardly see any foreign ref in Nigeria. For the first time in the issue of handball, we saw close to 4 referees that ref during the game, and then this action alone go a long way in terms of improving the officiating of the game. Because what normally cause issue in the game like this when the officiating is not fair, but this year I don't think there is any issue like that in terms of officiating, because everything went on extremely well. And then if you look at the training, even before the commencement of the game, you look at the way they organize training for close to 6 officials. It might be referee, it might be technical unit. Even some of our colleagues that happen to be the journalists, they are even the beneficiary of this training. Before, we don't have anything like this. But this year, we're able to muster the strengths and put all these things in place. I think it's a very big plus for the handball federations of Nigeria. And then I want them to keep it up. And then when the second phase will be coming up in Lagos, October precisely, we'll be able to see a lot of interesting game, because I believe that other teams will be able to look at the board. If they have the board, they will be able to just, okay, this is where we had little mistake, let us just adjust. So by the time we converge in October in Lagos, we'll be able to surprise in the league.
Now, looking at the fact that the event went well, and I love the fact that you picked out the issue of officiating. Yeah. We have ref coming from Morocco and also Gabon to help in officiating very well. Yeah. Just like you said, I think other federations should take a cue from this. Maybe we just need to up our standard, at least for our local ref, to see that, okay, if they can do it this way, we too can learn from them and also do the same thing.
I think it will be a very good one. But what I think we need to do as a nation is that whenever you have a competitions of international magnitude like this, you try as much as possible to bring the referee from other continents. They don't know you, they don't know your face. They don't know which team
nobody will
favor you. They will do their work according to the ethic and the rule of the game. So that is why I said that it is a plus for handball this year. Because if I watch one of the game where one of the whites, the Africa,
the
Moroccan guy, because they are fair, we refer them as. So there was no issue of the little harassment, the little of frowning of the face whenever the referee take a decision. So to me, it's a plus. And then if other federation like volleyball, basketball, and other federation were able to take a clue from this, I think our league, if you are watching the clip we just watch anywhere in the whole world now, you'll be happy. Yes, you'll be happy that, okay, this league is coming from Nigeria. I think it's something that we need to replicate in the country if we are to grow our sport in Nigeria.
Handball will be 50 years in Nigeria by October. And I love the fact that when the president was saying that Handball Federation really, they've been around for 50 years. I was like, wow, this sport has really gone for a very long time. And I love the fact that they were able to bring it back, because there was a time handball was almost going. Yeah. But now it's back to the mainstream sport of Nigeria. And a lot of Nigerians are happy. And I love the fact that they also give templates for athletes to love that sport. Yeah. Because online, everywhere you see handball, just rubbing itself on your face, and you be like, I just want to play this sport.
Let me first and foremost say congratulations to Handball Federation and even the president, Samuel Ocho, for bringing the basketball from dunghills into the limelight like this. And then what I would just say is that it should not end here. Because by the grace of God, after another 3 years, it might finish his tenure. The person that is coming should just replicate this and try as much as possible, improve on it. Because 50 years of being assistance is not just something that you just take away from the country. It means playing handball in Nigeria is older than people like us that are analyzing the sport today. So for me, it's a good one for them. We have seen the up and down of handball, and then we are able to get a stage of balance through the league and through some of the innovation they are bringing. I think they need to just continue. If not, they need to continue in this and improve on what we have for us to get there. We are not yet there already. We are not yet there, but we are moving. When you are moving, you look at where you have challenge, improve on it. Before you know, you get there.
Good one there. We've been looking at handball development in Nigeria. It has been a wonderful time for the fact that the first phase of the Handball League actually took place at the Ecuador Stadium. It has ended. The second phase will be coming up in October to also commemorate the 50 years of handball existence in Nigeria. Good one there. And for the Federation, they need to up their game. They are doing well. They need to work more to make sure they improve more on this sport of handball. Now, let's talk football. Well, just earlier this morning, Super Eagles of Nigeria lost by a lone goal to Ecuador in a friendly game. It was an international friendly game that took place in New Jersey, USA. Well, a lot of Nigeria, while they were sleeping, Eagles were battling against Ecuador. But we lost that game by a lone goal scored in the 3rd minute by Estupina of Ecuador. Well, according to the analysis and a lot of people that actually watched that game, it showed that where Eagles were, for the first half, we were not really out. But the second half, we came out and in fact, we did well. If not for some little error from here and there, we would have been able to at least equalize.
Mr. I bet to disagree with you because in life, it is not how far, but how well it is. It is not amount of the passes you are giving. If we are to judge the football with the number of passes, we will have given the whole trophy to the like of Barca and Arsenal because they play around football. They give some passes that the killing passes and all these things. But if you are unable to get that goal, I don't think there is need for you to be passing the whole round. You are running around the whole field, and then at the end of the day, you are unable to get anything from it. Let me just digress a bit. When we are talking about that game, I woke up in the midnight because there is no. For those of people that doesn't have DSTV and all these things, I use my phone to watch it, and then looking at the game. Though they play, they try their best, but I think we still have a long way to go. We are not criticizing them. We are doing constructive criticism. And then that's why we say what I want to say today. A house built with a split is only in the dew in the morning that destroys such house. I think our technical crew still have some lapses, whether we are bringing the white people or the black people. How come on head you came to the game, they scored 3 minutes, and then you play the game all the other 87 minutes, you could not find a back of the net. I think something wrong somewhere. You play 2 games, you are coming as a new coach. That, okay, you want to heal the wound of what happened to Nigeria at Moshood Abiola Stadium, where we were unable to qualify for the World Cup. You said you want to heal the wound of many Nigeria, of many sport lovers, and then you are coming for the first time. You play 2 games, you lost 2 games. It's just a friendly. So if it is competition, you are going to lose the same thing. But what I am bringing out is that we need to get it very right. It's not about bringing the white people. They can beat anybody anywhere in the whole world if you did not do your homework. If you like, join the white collar and black collar to be your coach. If you did not do the needful, you will still be beaten by the club that are ready, by the club or by the country that are serious. It's not as if because this coach is coming from this. If you look at the history of the Pesero that we are talking about, it almost ends in all the country they played for. It's either the issue of coach. Is either the issue of shacking? Is that the issue of resigning? It means it's not the kind of caliber of coach that we need as a nation. For me, it's a very good game, but when you are unable to score, my brother, it's not a good game.
Well, from what you are saying, well, a lot of people are saying we should just give Pesero a chance. These are, well, even though 2 matches, 2 losses, but from the way it is, number one, NFF actually handed over to him a year contract. 2, from what happened after the MK Abiola Stadium dismal performance of Eagles, where they could not qualify for the World Cup, we are trying to regroup and see how we can get. And a lot of Eagle players, starters, backed out. And we're able to pick some players to just at least assemble them. Don't you think it would be too early to say, okay, they can gel as a team? Just 2 games. This is not our first 11. We only pick them to work together. We have home base. For the first time, we're allowing home base to even play a match.
I agree with you in all points that you raised. But for the fact that you said that they are not our first 11. I bet to disagree with you. When we have 23 players, you must be sure of getting the first shirt.
Do we have 23 players? As in that,
the truth of the matter is that we did not work for it. That is the question we need to ask ourselves. Anybody that play for Nigeria must be able to have that quality that will make him number one or the first 11. Forget his own base or this one. Let me just refresh our memory. In 2013, when we won the AFCON in South Africa, it was home base player that scored the goals. He was not given chance before the competition. So for me, once you are put on that green, white, green, or whatever color the NFF is trying to do this time around, we should have it at the back of your mind that you are carrying the shoulder of 214 or 210 million Nigeria. You should be able to prove that. But what I am saying is that I am not saying Coach Peseiro we should not give him time. But that's how we have been giving coaches time. We gave General Roy time. Before you know, 1 year we expire. If he could not give us the result, the gentleman will collect our money, run back to Portugal, and then we will back to square one. So what I am saying now, we should build a formidable technical tool. As you are thinking toward the foreign coach, just be thinking about local coach that you can push into the whole world. So
we have Finidi George there and Ikesh Roman, other technical staff that are from Nigeria.
That is why I am not here to criticize anyhow, but I'm here to criticize constructively.
Right?
When last did you see Finidi George coach? Which team? Tell me.
Was it Enyimba?
With Enyimba. Enyimba is just a local team.
But not
whether we like it or not,
local, it's one of the best in Nigeria.
Yes, it's one of the best. Let me just say the truth. It's one of the best club in Nigeria.
Our own.
But they are playing in a league that is nothing to write home about. If you ask me. So what I am trying to say is that it's not as if I am condemning any team or any coach, but we should have those coaches out there. Those coaches, if you look at the England now, most of the players that are playing now, they've joined the coaches unit. Even while they were playing, they will be tagging them as coach player.
Yeah, but the fact is, it's not as if we don't have coaches, but do we really believe in our coaches? Now you are saying, when was the last time Finidi George? And you are the one calling for home-based coach. Yeah. And now you have Finidi George there, you have Ikesh Roman for goalkeeper department, goalkeeping department, you have others. But for the fact that you are not having faith in them, if we continue to underrate our local or our indigenous coaches, when are we going to build that faith? Why don't we just start once?
It seems as if maybe you didn't get what I am saying. I am not writing anybody off. But what I am saying is that in life, you cannot buy experience, whether you like it or not.
But you have to start.
If you have the whole money,
you have to start the
if
experience
you have the whole money, and then the truth of the matter
experience
is that
must start one day.
Yes, it must start one day.
So if you don't start now, you will never start.
That's why we are not getting the result. Because we have mentality of experience does not start. It starts one day. The truth of the matter is that we have some people that have been in the corridors of football many years ago. It's not as if because I have relationship with Ajisafe and then I will now be saying, you must do this thing for me, you must do. That is what we are working against in the country.
Pick a coach that you think should have been there now.
If you ask me,
I'm asking you.
If you ask me that I should pick a coach, in fact, for me, I will prefer the like of Fatai Osho. I will prefer the like of this Plateau United coach, Fidelis Ilechukwu. I will even prefer the like of Kwara United coach.
Abdullahi Bifo.
I'm telling you the truth. Because they are in the system. These people started from scratch. Also started from Ogbomoso, where I came from. From there to Raymond, to Abuja here.
Now I will use that. If we pick them, somebody somewhere will still say, oh, these people that they picked, they are not the best. But the only thing I'm saying is we just have to believe in our local coaches. Either Fatai Osho, either Abdullahi Bifo, Fidelis Ilechukwu, Imama Amapa Kabo, whoever is Nigerian, we need to believe that they can do it.
There is no how Nigerian we believe in all those names that we mentioned without NFF sit up in choosing the coach, without NFF sit up in managing our football in the country. When you are not doing well as a leader, now they will say Nigeria is not good, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. We have many Nigerians that did not make Nigeria to be a better, but they apportion all the blame on President Muhammadu Buhari. So that is what I'm trying to say, that the truth of the matter is that NFF NFF should sit up. When I can be proud of NFF, I'll be proud of any coaches they are bringing. So that is my point.
Good one. Yeah, we just have to do that because that's part of broadcasting. You have to get the analysts to actually talk about events unfolding. Nigerian football just have to get it right. Things just have to go well because from the way it is, Eagles need to up their game if they really want to do well in the AFCON qualifier that will be coming up very, very soon. Before we go quickly, transfer stories. Brentford, Crystal Palace enter race for Emmanuel Dennis. And we just have Real Madrid confirmed signing of Anthony Rudiger on a free transfer. Report in Italy says Lukaku has agreed to return to Inter on loan next season. Those are the three stories coming from the world of transfer. Well, quickly, Brentford, Emmanuel Dennis, Lukaku to Inter Milan is returning there. If everything goes well, and Emmanuel Dennis is being pursued by Brentford and Crystal Palace. That will be it on the show. 360 Sport this morning. I've been having the opportunity to talk with Joel Ajayi. Good one.
Good morning to you.
Yes, I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.